Hello. Hello, look who's here today. Ooh, Camden is here. Guys, if you're new to this channel, this is my grandson. If you've been here before, you already know him. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This weekend I have Camden here with me. His mom went away for the weekend, so I have the honors of taking care of him for the weekend. But I'm telling you guys, when you've had your kids and they're all grown up and you have to take care of your little grandbaby, they keep you busy. You forgot what it was like. I am telling you, he's walking now, so he's touching everything, he's pulling at everything, he's all over the place. But he is a joy. He's adorable. This weekend we went to the pumpkin patch, and I'm going to show you a little bit of that in a little while. But I got him a pumpkin. For those of you who are not familiar with it, in October, this is the month of October where they celebrate Halloween, and everybody get a pumpkin and they carve faces in the pumpkin. They usually buy these pumpkins just to decorate and just for this month of October, for the season. Okay, so this month is going to be, the kids are going to be celebrating Halloween, so we're going to be seeing a lot of this pumpkin. So yes, they took him to the pumpkin patch and we got a pumpkin. Okay, so today, did you say hello? You're busy. Okay, he wants to get a pumpkin. You didn't say hello. You gotta say hello to everybody. Okay. I know a lot of you ask me for Camden, and you always say, give Camden a big hug and a big kiss from me, from Auntie Angela or Cecilia or some of you. So I just wanted to bring him on here. Don't put it in your mouth, so you can see Camden. Today, Camden have a little cold. He's not feeling well. Yes, your pumpkin. Camden is not feeling 100% today. Well, actually, he's good, but he has a runny nose, which he's had for a little while. It's just a runny nose, but he's fine. So I'm going to make him some soup, some pumpkin soup with some carrots and some potatoes. So hopefully maybe we can build up his immune system to get him strong. Right, Cammy? So I'm going to be making him some pumpkin soup, some chicken soup is what I'm going to be making with some pumpkin. Not this pumpkin. We're going to be using this pumpkin. This is called calabaza. I'm using that pumpkin. I have an onion here. I have, of course, you can't make soup without putting the sweet potato. I'll eat the sweet potato. He'll just drink the broth. He wants everything, okay? And I have some carrots here and a chicken, and some chicken. So today I will be making some chicken pumpkin soup. So stay tuned and you'll see exactly how I make that. Okay guys, so to get started, the first thing I'm going to do for my soup is I have my pumpkin that I peel and I cut small. I'm going to put this pumpkin in and I'm going to let it boil for a few minutes because we're making pumpkin soup, so I want that nice yellow pumpkin color. So this is going to get all mashed up in there, but that's okay. And this is an onion and some fresh thyme. So this is all I'm going to start with. So I'm going to go over, put this in the pot, let this boil for a few minutes, and then I'm going to show you what I'll do next. Guys, the pumpkin has been boiling for about 30 minutes. I left it there and I went doing other things. So now I'm going to add the chicken to it. I usually like to add the pumpkin first and let that boil for a while because I like that nice yellow rich color that you get from the pumpkin. Okay, so now I'm going to go over and put my chicken in. Now this is some chicken I'm going to add to it. I cleaned this chicken with lime and salt. That's how I always clean my chicken. And then I went ahead and seasoned my chicken like if normally I would season the chicken to bake it. I just seasoned it and put it aside. So now let me go over to the stove and add this to my pumpkin. This is a pumpkin here boiling away. And I am going to add my chicken to that. And what I'm going to do now is prepare my potatoes. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna put in after I put the chicken in is my potatoes. Now in here I have two different potatoes in here and some carrots. I have this Irish potato, which in the islands we call English potatoes. I have that, and I have this sweet potato. I did one of them, and some carrots, and that's all I'm gonna add to it. So let's go and add this to the chicken. So I put the pumpkin in first, then the chicken, and now I'm gonna add the potatoes and let the potatoes cook. You don't want to wait too long in between. You put the potatoes in right after you put the chicken, because chicken cooks very quickly, so you don't want your chicken to pull apart. So let's go add this in there. So we have our pumpkin, which is starting to mash up, which it will, and gives it that nice color. We have the chicken that I just put in there. So now to that, I'm going to add the potatoes. Give the potatoes a few minutes to cook, and then I will season it. But right now, we're just gonna leave it there and let it do its thing. Now, we have to add some dumpling to our soup. So I'm gonna make some dumpling and show you how I make dumpling. Now, Bajans usually make dumpling by adding sugar. I have 2 tablespoons of sugar in here. This is 1 cup of flour, because I'm not doing a lot, so that's why this is just 1 cup. This is a little water. I didn't really measure this water in here. Maybe maybe a 1/4 cup or so. I have a little bit of salt, a little baking, a little vanilla, and a little nutmeg. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put my sugar to that water. I'm just going to pour in a little drop of vanilla, maybe about 1/8 of nutmeg. See, it's very little. And I have some salt in here, and I'm just going to take a pinch of salt and add to that, and that's it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to mix this up so I can melt the sugar. Now guys, Jamaicans usually do not add sugar and so on to the dumpling. They think we in Barbados is a little weird because we add sugar and vanilla and all that stuff. They usually just add salt to theirs. Everything is an acquired taste. I had to get used to eating it just with salt, and I like it. It tastes very good like that. But if you live in another part of the island, write me and let me know how you make your dumplings, okay? If you add salt and sugar and all that stuff, or what you add to your dumplings, because you know, I know we all do it a little bit different. So when I mix that up, this is my flour. Actually, let me get that part back, and I just pour some of it to that and just mix it up, okay? Because we're gonna make, I'm just making a few little dumplings to add in there, and then just add a little more. If you miss and add too much, it's okay, because you can add a little more flour to even it out, so you don't have to worry about that. So when you've done that, then you take your hands and go in like that, and then you do this with your hand and mix it all up together. If you need more liquid, add more. I don't think I need any more at the moment. And this is how you make your dumpling, guys, with a little sugar and so on. Or if you live in Jamaica, you can make it with just some salt, and it tastes just as good. I love it that way as well. Okay, so when you mix up your dumpling like this, now everybody have different ways of rolling their dumplings, okay? This is the way that some people just pinch it like this and make it in a ball and just dump it like this. But I said no, this is how my grandmother used to do it, and she roll it like that and she drop it in. So she take a piece, she pinch it off like that, she roll it around in her hand like this, she make it like that, and she drop it in her soup. So this is how I like to roll my dumpling. You can let me know if you, some people do the dumplings like this. And this, of course the dumplings will be a little bit bigger than that. And then make a dent and then drop the dumplings. So you see people making dumplings like this, flat like this. But I kind of like the old-fashioned way of how my grandmother used to do it. And she just used to roll it in her hand like this and just drop it. Now these dumplings are going to be hard because I like the dumplings hard. If you don't like your dumplings hard, what you would do is with your flour you would add some baking powder to your flour. Okay, like, I mean, nobody want to be breaking the teeth or anything like that, so maybe you don't have teeth. You know, you could just roll your, just, you know, as I said, there's different ways to rolling them, and you can roll them however you want to roll them, and just drop them as long as you get dumpling. Now I'm making these dumplings because some Bajans come and write me last time I made soup and said soup is not soup without dumplings, so I'm making dumplings, okay? And they say soup is not soup without pigtails. You need to have pigtails in your soup. I'm telling you, I don't usually buy pigtails. I don't cook it anymore. I used to cook it years ago. I don't really cook it anymore, so you're not gonna find that in the house. So no, this is just a special soup I'm making for Camden, so I really need pigtails. But the dumplings I'm making, and I'll probably be the one eating the dumplings. I don't think he'll be eating dumplings. And hopefully he drinks the soup too, I don't know. So these are my dumpling, guys, and I'm gonna drop these in my soup. So let's go. Okay guys, before I drop the soup, you see how the soup has turned nice and yellow, that nice yellow color in the soup? That's what I wanted for the soup. Nice and yellow like that. I haven't added any seasonings or anything to that, just that. Now I'm gonna add the dumpling. And you just drop your dumpling in there. And that's it. Dumpling doesn't take very long to cook. And then that's it. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and season the pot. And the only thing I believe, now you guys say everything that you guys saw me with just now is what I put in here. I haven't added anything else to it. So now I'm going to add a little bit of salt to season it. And I'm going to add, because I'm going to be giving some of this to the baby, I don't want to add a lot. So I'm just going to add just a little bit of black pepper, and that's it. That's probably about an 1/8 teaspoon. Very little black pepper. And you see how the soup has gotten this nice yellow color, guys? That's what I was looking for, that nice bit of pumpkin. I was looking for that nice color from the pumpkin. So I'm going to go ahead now and taste it. I'm going to taste it to see if it has enough salt or if I need to add anything else to it. It needs some more salt. I don't think that's going to be enough. Let me just get a little more. Add a little more salt to it. Now let me taste it again. I think it still need a little more salt, guys. Oh, wrong spoon. Need a little more salt. And that's the thing, guys. You add a little bit, you taste it. If you need more, you can add a little more, but never add too much at once. You add a little bit as you go along, just to make sure, because you can add, but you can't take out. So you have to be careful, okay? So let me taste this again. Perfect. Doesn't need anything, and my soup is done, guys. Guys, you see how simple that was? You saw the stuff that I add to that. You see how simple it was, right? So the thing about it is now Camden is taking a nap. I'm gonna leave this here, and when he wake up, hopefully we're gonna feed him some soup. Guys, Camden is happy because soup is all done. So let's go ahead, and today Camden is gonna be my taste tester. Are you ready? What is that? Yes. So he's gonna be our taste tester today. So let's see if he like this soup. Put it around. Look this way. Look. Okay. So we have some soup over here. This one is a little hot. That's for me to taste, and this is for you. So this is Camden's soup right here. Yes. I don't know. This is gonna be to see if you like it. You like that soup? Oh, this is my taste tester here today. I have a taste tester. Yeah, Cammy. It's a little bit too warm. I don't want to burn his mouth. Hey, wait a minute. It's hot. It's hot. You like it? Wait a minute. I guess that means he let me put this down. I don't want you to. Nope, you can't touch it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Is it good? So guys, Camden likes the soup. You like that soup? So what I'll do is I'll put some of this soup, the broth, in some small containers, and I'll freeze it. I'll give his mom so she can freeze it, and then take it down and heat it up and give it to Camden. Very simple dinner for him. Let me go ahead and taste it for you. You see I have my dumpling here that I made, and this is some chicken, and this is sweet potato over here. So I'm just going to taste the sweet potato in this soup. Can I taste it too? Yes. Mmm. Yes. This is yours over here. Too hot? It's still a little bit too warm. So let it cool a little bit more before I give it to him. Guys, I hope you can go ahead and make some soup for your family. You see how easy that was to make? It didn't take very long at all. I had fun making this soup for my grandson. I hope you guys have You just woke up. You're yawning already. You bored? He's acting like he's bored. I had fun making this soup for him. Guys, don't forget to share the channel, like the channel, subscribe to the channel. There's someone out there that needs to learn how to make soup. Just share the channel and press that little bell icon. That way every time I put a video up, you will be notified. Stay well. Until next time. Bye-bye. Right, hey Cammy, you ready to get out? Are you ready to get out of the car? Say hello to your friends. Oh, he's ready to get out, guys. Let's take him out. Okay, guys, we're here. The first is the sign. It says, "But with God, all things are possible." We know that's absolutely true.